websites. Okay, so one very important thing for you is always your social networking sites, your system, your mobile, everything has a password or a pin. So how should you secure your system or your social networking site? First thing is, I told you, frequently change the passwords because they are like socks, they smell. And you have to use a strong passwords, right? Strong passwords means characters, numbers, and then the special characters. But it is difficult for you to remember these passwords, right? So always we use a strong and easy to remember passwords. So how do you do this easy to remember passwords? So this passwords, whenever you enter the password, you should take care of shoulder surfing. There are people who are peeping into your system when you're entering the password. So please keep your password private. So this is one method of password attack that is called as shoulder surfing. People are there back of your shoulder and seeing your password enter. Okay. And the second thing is brute force attack. So what this is brute force attack? For example, my name is Nirmala. I have a mail ID as Nirmala. What they think is they will search for my date of birth from anywhere. They can just think of, if they get my date of birth, they can guess the passwords. So there are techniques, brute force attack. There are some software tools or there are some programs that are written. So by running this, you can get millions of passwords related in my name, my date of birth, my family member's name, their date of birth. So they can guess. This software can run thousands of passwords can in a second or in a fraction of seconds. All these passwords can be displayed. So this is brute force attack that is happening on the password. So you should keep your genuine passwords. So how to keep? Okay, I don't want to keep my name extended with 123 password. So how do you keep these passwords? And one more attack is the dictionary attack. Sometimes what happens is dictionary name, we will keep it as a password, but they can also guess your dictionary passwords because it can be done in seconds. I told you, using the programs or the softwares. So you are facing some problems in remembering the passwords. It is easy way. I'll tell you. Switch to fast, that is fast. So there is a phrase, never judge a book by its cover, and or I love my India, I love my parents. These are some past phrases which you can remember easily, right? So how do you phrase some password for this? So what I do is I take the first letter as N, so it can be N. So first letter of each word I will take it and I will mix and match, use the special character and the numbers. So N is N here. First letter of judge is J here. Instead of A, I will make it as ampersand. Instead of B, I'll use it as 6. I make it as 6. And instead of this second B, again 6. Instead of I use an exclamatory mark, that is inverted I, and capital C. So just imagine how many combinations I can make using one single password. So if you make combinations of the passwords, it is easy for you to remember the passwords. At the same time, it is a strong password. So never judge a book by its cover, right? So now can you start writing the strong passwords, children, so that you can easily remember, but it cannot be hacked by any one of you. And why we tell that you should regularly change your passwords? Because even though your password is this, right, even it is a strong password, no one can guess it, but this can be guessed in 15 days, or it takes 1 month to crack your password that you are used by a hacker. So within 15 days, if you change your passwords, then your password can never be leaked to any of you people. Okay, these are the tips I told you already discussed here. So how to protect your password? They're like socks. Use different passwords for different accounts as well. And regularly change your passwords. Never share your passwords